You know, sometimes I catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and think, where did the time go? 65, it sounds like such a milestone, doesn't it? A time for relaxing, for enjoying the fruits of our labor. But if you're anything like me, you also want to make sure you're really enjoying it. Not just existing, but thriving. Feeling good, feeling energetic, and feeling like you've got many more happy and healthy years ahead. Have you ever wondered what it is that makes some people seem to age so gracefully, so vibrantly? I'm talking about the folks who are still gardening at 90, dancing at 85, and telling stories with a twinkle in their eye well into their hundreds. What's their secret? Well, a lot of it comes down to lifestyle, of course. Staying active, keeping your mind engaged, and connecting with loved ones are all incredibly important. But today, we're going to focus on one crucial piece of the puzzle: diet. Because what you eat truly has the power to shape your health and longevity. And I'm not talking about restrictive diets or complicated recipes. I'm talking about simple, delicious foods that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. In this video, we're going to explore the secrets of the blue zones. These are special regions around the world, places like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and Icaria in Greece, where people consistently live longer, healthier lives than anywhere else on the planet. Scientists have studied these communities for years, trying to understand what makes them so unique. And one of the biggest takeaways is the incredible power of their traditional diets. We're going to focus on 3 key foods that are staples in these blue zone diets, foods that you can easily add to your plate every day after 65 to boost your health, energy, and longevity. These aren't miracle cures, of course, but rather simple, sustainable ways to nourish your body from the inside out. Think of them as building blocks for a longer, happier life. So, are you ready to discover the blue zone secret? Let's dive in, okay? Let's start with our first food. And it might surprise you because it's something that's often overlooked or considered, well, a little boring. But believe me, it's anything but. I'm talking about beans and legumes. Yes, humble beans. Think lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, fava beans, the whole family. These little powerhouses are a cornerstone of almost every blue zone diet. And there's a very good reason for that. Beans are packed with nutrients that are essential for healthy aging. First and foremost, they're an excellent source of plant-based protein. As we get older, maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly important. Protein helps us rebuild and repair tissues, keeping us strong and active. And beans are a fantastic way to get that protein without relying solely on meat, which can sometimes be high in saturated fat. But the benefits don't stop there. Beans are also incredibly high in fiber, and fiber is like a magic bullet for your digestive system. It keeps things moving, prevents constipation, which, let's be honest, can become more of a concern as we age, and helps regulate blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar means more sustained energy throughout the day, and less risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Beyond protein and fiber, beans are also loaded with vitamins and minerals. They're a good source of iron, which is important for carrying oxygen throughout the body and preventing fatigue. They also contain folate, which is essential for brain health, and magnesium, which helps regulate blood pressure and muscle function. The beauty of beans is that they are so incredibly versatile. You can add them to soups, stews, salads, and even dips. Think about a hearty lentil soup on a chilly evening, or a vibrant black bean salsa with your favorite whole grain crackers. You can even mash them up and use them as a spread on toast instead of butter. Get creative. Experiment with different types of beans and find the ones you enjoy the most. And don't be afraid to use canned beans. They're just as nutritious as dried beans and can save you a lot of time and effort. Just make sure to rinse them well to remove any excess sodium. The people in the blue zones consume about 4 times as many beans as the average American. They're not just a side dish, they're a staple, often eaten at every meal. So, try to aim for at least a half cup of beans every day. It's a small change that can make a huge difference in your overall health. Now, you might be thinking, okay, beans are great, but aren't they a bit gassy? And that's a fair question. The good news is that there are ways to minimize that uncomfortable side effect. Soaking dried beans overnight before cooking them can help reduce the amount of gas-producing compounds. You can also start by eating small portions of beans and gradually increasing your intake over time. This gives your digestive system a chance to adjust. And remember, the benefits far outweigh the potential discomfort. A little bit of planning and preparation can help you enjoy all the wonderful health benefits of beans without any unpleasant side effects. All right, so we've talked about the incredible power of beans. Now let's move on to our second blue zone superfood, leafy green vegetables. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Oh great, here comes the Eat Your Greens lecture again. And yes, I am going to tell you to eat your greens. But not because it's something you should do, but because it's something you'll actually enjoy doing, once you discover all the delicious and creative ways to incorporate them into your diet. Think beyond just lettuce in a salad. We're talking about spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, mustard greens, romaine lettuce, the whole leafy green family. These vegetables are nutritional powerhouses, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for healthy aging. Just like beans, leafy greens are incredibly high in fiber, which, as we discussed, is crucial for digestive health and blood sugar control. But they also offer a wealth of other benefits. For starters, they're loaded with vitamins A, C, and K. Vitamin A is important for vision and immune function. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells from damage, and vitamin K is essential for blood clotting and bone health. As we age, maintaining strong bones is particularly important, and leafy greens can play a significant role in that. They're also excellent sources of folate and potassium. We talked about folate earlier and its importance for brain health. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure and reduce the risk of stroke. Perhaps one of the most remarkable benefits of leafy greens is their high concentration of antioxidants. Antioxidants are compounds that protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can contribute to aging and the development of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. By eating plenty of leafy greens, you can help neutralize these free radicals and protect your body from their harmful effects. But the best part is that leafy greens are incredibly versatile and easy to incorporate into your diet. You can add them to salads, smoothies, soups, stews, omelets, and even stir-fries. Sautéed spinach with garlic and olive oil is a simple and delicious side dish. Kale chips are a healthy and satisfying snack. And a handful of spinach or kale can easily be blended into your morning smoothie without significantly altering the taste. The key is to find ways to enjoy leafy greens that work for you. Don't force yourself to eat something you don't like. Experiment with different types of greens and different preparations until you find your favorites. And just like with beans, don't be afraid to use frozen leafy greens. They're just as nutritious as fresh greens and can be a convenient and affordable option, especially if you live alone or don't have time to go to the grocery store frequently. The people in the blue zones eat leafy greens every single day, often multiple times a day. They understand the incredible health benefits of these humble vegetables and make them a central part of their diet. So, aim for at least 1 cup of leafy greens every day. It's a simple change that can have a profound impact on your health and longevity. All right, So we've unlocked two of the Blue Zone's dietary secrets: the incredible power of beans and the vibrant health benefits of leafy green vegetables. Now, let's move on to our third longevity-boosting food, nuts and seeds. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, nuts, aren't they high in fat? And that's a valid question. It's true that nuts and seeds are relatively high in fat, but it's important to remember that not all fats are created equal. The fats found in nuts and seeds are primarily healthy, unsaturated fats, which are actually beneficial for your heart and overall health. These healthy fats can help lower your cholesterol levels, reduce your risk of heart disease, and even improve your brain function. So don't be afraid to embrace nuts and seeds as part of a healthy diet. Beyond healthy fats, nuts and seeds are also packed with other essential nutrients. They're a good source of protein, which, as we discussed earlier, is crucial for maintaining muscle mass as we age. They're also rich in fiber, which supports digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. But the benefits don't stop there. Nuts and seeds are also loaded with vitamins and minerals. They're a good source of vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells from damage. They also contain magnesium, which helps regulate blood pressure and muscle function, and zinc, which is important for immune function. Different nuts and seeds offer different nutritional profiles, so it's a good idea to eat a variety of them to get the most benefit. Almonds are a good source of vitamin E and calcium. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial for brain health. Sunflower seeds are a good source of vitamin E and selenium, and pumpkin seeds are a good source of magnesium and zinc. The people in the Blue Zones typically eat a handful of nuts or seeds every day. They understand that these little powerhouses are a valuable source of nutrients and healthy fats that contribute to their longevity. So, how can you incorporate more nuts and seeds into your diet? The possibilities are endless. You can add them to your breakfast cereal or oatmeal, sprinkle them on top of your salad, or simply eat them as a snack. Trail mix is a great option, but be mindful of added sugars and sodium. Look for mixes that are primarily made up of nuts, seeds, and dried fruit. Nut butters are also a delicious and versatile option. Almond butter, peanut butter, and cashew butter can be used as a spread on toast, added to smoothies, or used as a dip for fruits and vegetables. Just be sure to choose natural nut butters that don't contain added sugar or unhealthy oils. When it comes to portion size, moderation is key. While nuts and seeds are healthy, they are also calorie-dense. A handful, about a quarter cup, is generally considered a reasonable serving size. And be sure to choose unsalted nuts and seeds whenever possible. Excess sodium can contribute to high blood pressure, so it's best to limit your intake. Now, some people have allergies to nuts or seeds. If you have a known allergy, it's important to avoid the specific nuts or seeds that trigger your reaction. But if you don't have an allergy, incorporating nuts and seeds into your diet can be a simple and delicious way to boost your health and longevity. Think about adding a sprinkle of walnuts to your morning oatmeal, or enjoying a handful of almonds as an afternoon snack. These small changes can make a big difference in your overall well-being. All right, so we've uncovered 3 of the most important dietary secrets of the Blue Zones: beans, leafy green vegetables, and nuts and seeds. These foods are packed with nutrients that are essential for healthy aging, and they're all relatively easy to incorporate into your daily routine. But remember, diet is just one piece of the puzzle. Staying active, managing stress, and connecting with loved ones are also crucial for living a long and healthy life. And it's important to remember that you don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Start small, be consistent, and focus on making gradual improvements to your lifestyle. Even small changes can have a big impact over time. Think about adding a serving of beans to your dinner a few times a week, or trying a new leafy green vegetable each week. Experiment with different recipes and find ways to enjoy these foods that work for you. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian about your dietary needs and goals. They can provide personalized recommendations and help you create a healthy eating plan that's right for you. Now, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a few more tips for adopting a Blue Zone-inspired diet. First, focus on whole, unprocessed foods. The people in the Blue Zones eat primarily whole, plant-based foods that are minimally processed. This means avoiding processed foods, sugary drinks, and refined grains. Second, cook at home more often. Cooking at home allows you to control the ingredients and portion sizes, making it easier to eat healthy. Third, eat with friends and family. Sharing meals with loved ones is a cherished tradition in the Blue Zones. It's a great way to connect with others and enjoy your food more mindfully. Fourth, eat until you're about 80% full. The people in Okinawa, Japan, have a saying, "Hara hachai bu," which means eat until you're 80% full. This helps prevent overeating and maintain a healthy weight. And finally, listen to your body. Pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues and eat when you're hungry and stop when you're satisfied. By incorporating these simple tips into your daily routine, you can start to adopt a Blue Zone-inspired diet and unlock the secrets to a longer, healthier life. All right, let's take a moment to quickly recap everything we've covered in this video. We've explored the fascinating world of the Blue Zones, those regions around the globe where people live remarkably long and healthy lives. And we've focused on 3 key foods that are staples in their diets: beans and legumes, leafy green vegetables, and nuts and seeds. We talked about how beans are packed with plant-based protein, fiber, and essential vitamins and minerals, making them a powerhouse for digestive health, muscle strength, and overall well-being. We discussed the incredible benefits of leafy green vegetables, highlighting their abundance of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect your cells from damage and support healthy aging. And we explored the nutritional value of nuts and seeds, emphasizing their healthy fats, protein, fiber, and essential nutrients that contribute to heart health, brain function, and overall longevity. Remember, the Blue Zone's secret isn't about following a strict diet or making drastic changes overnight. It's about embracing simple, sustainable habits that nourish your body from the inside out. It's about incorporating these 3 amazing food groups into your daily routine in a way that you enjoy and that feels good for you. Now, I know that changing your eating habits can sometimes feel overwhelming. It takes time, effort, and commitment. But I want to assure you that it's absolutely possible to make positive changes, no matter your age or your current health status. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 of these foods to focus on incorporating into your diet this week. Maybe you'll try adding a serving of beans to your lunch a few times a week, or maybe you'll start snacking on a handful of almonds instead of reaching for processed snacks. Be patient with yourself. There will be days when you slip up and don't eat as healthily as you'd like. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just get back on track the next day, and remember to celebrate your successes. Acknowledge your progress and give yourself credit for the positive changes you're making. Every small step you take towards a healthier lifestyle is a victory. But perhaps the most important thing is to focus on making these changes a part of your lifestyle, not just a temporary diet. Think about it as a journey, not a destination. The goal is to create healthy habits that you can maintain for the long term, so that you can enjoy the benefits of a longer, healthier life. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are countless resources available to help you along the way. Talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian about your dietary needs and goals. Look for healthy recipes online or in cookbooks. Join a support group or online community to connect with others who are also trying to improve their health. The power to transform your health and longevity is within your reach. By embracing the simple dietary secrets of the blue zones, you can nourish your body, boost your energy, and live a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. So, I encourage you to take action today. Start incorporating these 3 amazing food groups into your diet and experience the incredible benefits for yourself. And now, I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite ways to eat beans, leafy green vegetables, and nuts and seeds? Do you have any tips or tricks for incorporating these foods into your diet? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and support each other on our journey to better health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more informative and inspiring content on healthy aging. We're committed to providing you with the tools and resources you need to live your best life at any age. And be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss our latest videos. Remember, it's never too late to start taking care of your health. Small changes can make a big difference. And by embracing the wisdom of the blue zones, you can unlock the secrets to a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Here's to your health, your happiness, and a long and vibrant life. Thank you for watching.